What if Earth had only 24 hours left? Extended poetic, scientific narration. The confirmation reaches every device on the planet within seconds. Phones vibrate, screens light up, emergency broadcasts interrupt music, videos, conversations mid-sentence. The message is identical everywhere. No speculation, no conditional language. The termination event is irreversible. T-minus 24 hours. The human nervous system reacts before the mind does. Adrenal glands flood the bloodstream. Breathing becomes shallow. Hands tremble. Across the world, billions of brains attempt the same impossible calculation. How do I live an entire lifetime in one day? #hour 2422. Shock. In hospitals, heart rates spike. In classrooms, teachers stop speaking. In laboratories, scientists stare at data they once believed defined reality. Some people deny it instantly, a psychological firewall against collapse. Others accept it with terrifying speed. Elevators stop between floors as people step out and walk. Cars pull over and remain there. Factories shut down without instruction. Civilization does not fall violently. It simply lets go. #hour 2220. Global awareness. Satellites continue orbiting at 7.8 kilometers per second. GPS signals still synchronize atomic clocks with nanosecond precision. Technology works perfectly. Purpose does not. Religious leaders broadcast prayers. Philosophers offer meaning. Scientists offer silence, because honesty is all that remains. No asteroid is visible. No fire in the sky. The danger is written only in equations describing spacetime instability. The universe is not attacking Earth. It is correcting itself. #hour 2018. Human movement. Airports fill, not with travelers, but with people realizing they are too late to go anywhere that matters. Borders dissolve psychologically before they ever dissolve politically. People walk toward homes, toward parents, toward memories. Neuroscience shows that under extreme finality, the brain prioritizes asterisk attachment over achievement. We do not run toward greatness. We run toward each other. #hour 1815. Confession. Across the planet, conversations change tone. Voices lower. Sentences slow. People admit things they protected for decades. Love withheld. Forgiveness delayed. Fear disguised as ambition. There is no longer a cost to honesty. The human ego, a structure built to survive socially, begins to dissolve. What remains is something older, something biological. #hour 1512. Children. Children sense the shift without understanding the reason. They notice adults kneeling to their height, listening fully, touching gently. Developmental psychology tells us children mirror emotional environments. As panic fades into presence, children become calm. They draw. They ask simple questions. They sleep. They do not fear the end. They fear distance. Hour 12, midpoint. Half the planet enters darkness. From space, Earth looks unchanged, a blue sphere wrapped in moving white systems. Weather patterns persist. Jet streams flow. Rain falls on forests that will never dry again. Biologically, Earth is still alive. Temporally, it is already gone. Hour 12:09, reflection. People stop documenting. Photos feel unnecessary. Records feel pointless. Instead, humans observe. The sound of wind through buildings. The weight of gravity in their legs. The warmth of another body nearby. Sensory perception sharpens. The brain, no longer planning, enters a state similar to deep meditation. Presence replaces anxiety. Hour 9:06, quiet. Cities dim voluntarily. Not from failure, from choice. Light pollution fades. For the first time in centuries, stars are visible above megacities. The Milky Way stretches across the sky, a reminder that the universe does not revolve around Earth, and never did. Hour 6:03, biological calm. Heart rate slow. Breathing deepens. The sympathetic nervous system disengages. Acceptance is no longer emotional. It is physiological. Human bodies prepare not to survive, but to finish. Hour 3:1, final awareness. The last sunrise advances. People gather in silence. There are no leaders now, no followers, only witnesses. Every human achievement, language, mathematics, art, science, exists only in neural activity. When those neurons stop firing, humanity ends completely. No archive remains. No memory persists. Final minutes. The event approaches without sound. No countdown reaches 0. No visual marker appears. Time itself destabilizes. Neural signals slow as physical constants shift beyond biological tolerance. Consciousness, a temporary pattern of electricity and chemistry, dissolves. Not violently, precisely. End. Earth continues moving for a fraction of a moment longer. Then there is no one left to measure motion. No observer. No question. No meaning assigned. Only a universe continuing, as it always has, without noticing what just disappeared. And if this feels unbearable, it is because life was never meant to be permanent, only precious